Welcome to my channel. In this video I am going to explain how to make base Treble circuit using transistors. And this is circuit diagram. C1815 transistor is an NPN transistor, emitter, collector and base terminal. Base terminal is connected to plus 12 volts DC using 330K resistor. The base is connected to ground terminal using 330K resistor. .2 microfarad is connected to base terminal C1815 transistor. Negative terminal of the 2.2 microfarad is connected to base terminal, and the positive terminal of the 2.2 microfarad capacitor is connected to 100 ohms resistor. One end of the 100 ohm resistor is connected to positive terminal of the capacitor, and the other end of the 100 ohm resistor is connected to input terminal. The audio input is given to the base Treble circuit using 100 ohms resistor. The collector terminal of the C1815 transistor is connected to plus 12 volts DC terminal. Collector is connected to plus 12 volts DC terminal. Thousand microfarad capacitor used as a filter capacitor, and the positive terminal is connected to 12 volts DC, and the negative terminal of the 1000 microfarad capacitor is connected to ground terminal. And this is filter capacitor for our base Treble circuit board. .104 PF or 0.1 microfarad capacitor is connected between positive and ground terminal. .2 microfarad electrolytic capacitor, positive terminal is connected to emitter terminal of the C1815 transistor. The negative terminal is connected to the 10K resistor. Emitter terminal of the C1815 transistor is connected to ground using 4.7K resistor. Emitter is connected to ground using 4.7K resistor. .2 microfarad positive terminal is connected to emitter terminal, and the negative terminal is connected to 10K resistor. The same negative terminal is connected to 332 PF. And negative terminal of the 2.2 microfarad is connected to 10K resistor and 332 PF. .332 PF other end is connected to first terminal of the triple controller. .8K resistor is connected to the center terminal of the base controller. The other end of the 6.8K resistor is connected to 5.6K resistor. The 5.6K second terminal is connected to center terminal of the triple controller. .332 PF one end is connected to triple controller, 3 terminals. Triple controller has 3 terminals, 1, 2, 3. The third terminal is connected to 332 PF. 47K potentiometer is used as a triple controller. The PF 332 PF other end is connected to 10K resistor. The 10K resistor is connected to third terminal of the base controller. The base controller has 3 terminals, 1, 2, 3, and the third terminal is connected to 10K resistor. 47K potentiometer is used as a base controller. 332 PF and 10K resistors are connected. Now, 393 PF is connected between 1 and 3 terminals of base controller. 393 PF. .2 microfarad capacitor positive terminal is connected to 10K and 332 PF common terminals. Positive terminal of 2.2 microfarad is connected between 6.8K and 5.6K resistor. The second transistor C1815 transistor emitter terminal is connected to ground using 1K resistor. Emitter is connected to ground using 1K resistor. 220 microfarad positive terminal is connected to emitter terminal of the second transistor, and the negative terminal of the 220 microfarad capacitor is connected to ground terminal. 4.7K resistor is connected between positive terminal and collector terminal of the second transistor C1815 transistor 4.7K resistor. 2.2 microfarad negative terminal is connected to collector terminal, and from the same collector terminal 4.7K resistor is connected to positive terminal. Two 70K resistor is connected between base terminal of the second transistor and positive terminal. 270K resistor is connected between positive terminal plus 12 volts DC and base terminal of the second transistor. 47K resistor is connected between base and ground terminal. Two 2.2 microfarad positive terminal is connected to collector terminal, and the negative terminal of the 2.2 microfarad is connected to 1K resistor. The 1K resistor provides output audio. The collector is connected to positive terminal of the 2.2 microfarad capacitor, and the negative terminal of the 2.2 microfarad capacitor is connected to 1K resistor, and the audio output is from 1K resistor. And this circuit provides balanced base and triple using transistors C1815 transistors. And this is overall circuit explanation for base triple circuit. Now let us place the components on PCB according to circuit diagram, starting with 1815 transistor. The 1815 transistor has three terminals: emitter, collector and base. Connect 330K resistor between base terminal and positive terminal. 330K resistor is connected between positive terminal and base terminal of the transistor. And this is plus 12 volts terminal. Now connect 330K resistor between base terminal and ground terminal. 330K resistor, one end is connected to base terminal of the C1815 transistor and the second terminal is connected to ground terminal. Perfect soldering is important to reduce noise from the base triple circuit. And this is ground terminal. Now 2.2 microfarad capacitor. This is electrolyte capacitor. The polarity is important. Negative terminal, 2.2 microfarad negative terminal is connected to base and the positive terminal is connected to 100 ohms resistor. While placing components on PCB, refer circuit diagram. .2 microfarad negative terminal is connected to base and other terminal is connected to 100 ohm resistor. Now take 100 ohm resistor. The 100 ohm resistor one end is connected to positive terminal of the 2.2 microfarad capacitor. The second terminal of the 100 ohm resistor is connected to input terminal. The audio input is given to circuit board from 100 ohm resistor. Now connect collector terminal of the transistor to the ground positive terminal using jumper wire. Collector is connected to positive terminal 12 volts DC power supply using jumper wire. Filter capacitor 1000 microfarad is connected between power supply, DC power supply 12 volts DC power supply and ground terminal. It provides good filter circuit for our base triple circuit. Positive terminal 1000 microfarad is connected to 12 volts DC and the negative terminal is connected to ground. Always connect electrolyte capacitor with right polarity. One not for PF 0.1 microfarad capacitor is also connected between ground terminal and positive terminal. This circuit provides extra filter circuit for the circuit base triple board. It removes any AC components from DC power supply. 0.1 microfarad capacitor or 104 pf. Two 2.2 microfarad positive terminal is connected to emitter terminal of the C1815 transistor. Refer circuit diagram. According to circuit diagram, 2.2 microfarad positive terminal is connected to emitter terminal of the C1815 transistor. Connect 4.7K between emitter and ground terminal. Ten K resistor is connected to the negative terminal of the 2.2 microfarad capacitor, and this capacitor positive terminal is already connected to emitter terminal of the C1815 transistor. 10K resistor, one end is connected to 2.2 microfarad negative terminal, and the other end of the 10K resistor is connected to base controller first terminal. (332 pf). One end of the 332 pf is connected to negative terminal of the 2.2 microfarad capacitor. The other end of the 332 pf is connected to first terminal of the triple controller. 2.2 microfarad negative terminal is connected to both 10K resistor and 332 pf. And this is base controller. The base controller has 3 terminals, and 332 pf terminal is connected to triple controller. Identify 3 terminals 1, 2, 3 for base and triple controller. First terminal of the base controller is already connected to 10K resistor. First terminal of the triple controller is connected to 332 pf. Now 6.8K resistor is connected to the center terminal of the base controller. 6.8K resistor is connected to the center terminal of the base controller. The other end of the 6.8K resistor is connected to 5.6K resistor. The 5.6K resistor, one end is connected to 6.8K resistor. The other end of the 5.6K resistor is connected to center terminal of the triple controller. 332PF, one terminal is connected to third terminal of the triple controller. Triple controller has three terminals. Center terminal is connected to 5.6K, first terminal is connected to 332PF, third terminal is connected to 332PF. A 47K potentiometer, this is 47K potentiometer, is used for both base controller and triple controller. Three terminals are connected to three terminals of potentiometer. Connections, there are three connections already. The connections are identified on PCB, and this is triple controller, has three terminals. Ten K resistor, one terminal is connected to third terminal of the base controller. Base controller has three terminals. The first terminal is connected to 10K resistor. The second terminal, middle terminal, is connected to 6.8K resistor. Third terminal of the triple controller is connected to 10K resistor. One terminal of the 10K resistor is connected to third terminal. Perfect soldering is important to reduce noise from the base triple circuit. Connect 393PF between 1 and 3 terminals of base controller. First terminal and third terminal of base controller. 393PF is connected between 1 and 3 terminals of base controller. According to circuit diagram, 2.2 microfarad capacitors are connected to common terminals of 332PF and 10K resistor, and between 6.8K and 5.6K resistors. 2.2 microfarad is connected to the common terminals of 332PF and 10K resistor, and also between 2.2 microfarad is connected between 5.6K and 6.8K resistors. Always refer circuit diagram while inserting components on PCB. And this is second 2.2 microfarad capacitors, and connected between one terminal, positive terminal, is connected to the center of 5.6K and 6.8K resistors. Take a jumper wire This wire is connected from positive terminal of the 2.2 microfarad to the center terminal of 6.8k resistor and 5.6k resistor. Now place second C1815 transistor. According to circuit diagram, 2.2 microfarad negative terminal is connected to base terminal of the C1815 transistor. Refer circuit diagram. Connect 2.2 microfarad negative terminal is connected to base terminal of the C1815 transistor. One K resistor is connected between emitter terminal of the second C1815 transistor and ground terminal. Identify ground terminal on PCB and connect 1K resistor between emitter terminal of the second C1815 transistor and ground terminal. Connect 220 microfarad capacitor between emitter and ground terminal. 220 microfarad positive terminal is connected to emitter terminal of the second transistor C1815 and the negative terminal is connected to ground. .7 K resistor. Connect 4.7 K resistor between collector of the second transistor and positive terminal. Connect one end to the collector terminal of the C1815 transistor. Second terminal is connected to the positive terminal using jumper wire. And this is second terminal is connected to the positive terminal with the help of jumper wire. According to circuit diagram, 270K resistor is placed between base terminal of the C1815 transistor, second transistor, and power supply, 12 volts power supply terminal. 270K resistor is soldered between base terminal and positive terminal. Yes, one end is connected to base terminal. The second end of the 270K resistor is connected to power supply terminal, DC 12 volts terminal. Using jumper wire, connect 270K to the positive terminal. Connect 47K resistor between base terminal and ground terminal. Base terminal of the, identify base terminal of the C1815 transistor and connect 47K resistor between base terminal and ground terminal. 47K resistor, one end is connected to base terminal, the second end is connected to ground terminal using jumper wire. Connect 2.2 output capacitor. Positive terminal of the 2.2 microfarad is connected to collector terminal of the second transistor C1815 transistor. The audio output is from collector terminal using 2.2 microfarad capacitor. The 2.2 microfarad capacitor positive terminal is connected to collector terminal of the second transistor, and the negative terminal of the 2.2 microfarad capacitor is connected to 100 ohms resistor. From 100 ohms resistor we are getting audio output. Circuit connection is completed. Now let us test the audio quality of base Treble board.